Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video I'm doing a little luxury unboxing slash haul video. I don't have a ton of items here, but the focus is definitely on quality, not quantity, because the piece I got are absolutely beautiful. So I will be trying everything on. I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. So first up is this gorgeous sweater, and if it looks a little bit familiar, that's because I'm wearing the same one. I now have this sweater in 5 colours. I know that sounds completely crazy, but when you love something as much as I love this sweater, I just think it makes sense to go all in. And I've had these now, I think I bought my first one 6 years ago, and I buy them whenever I see a new colour that I like, which is pretty much every year because they release new colours every single year. And I just absolutely love this sweater. It is completely perfect in its style. It also wears and washes unbelievably well. I have my one from 6 years ago and it still looks good as new today, and I've worn it so much, it's ridiculous. So it is just an off the shoulder style. It's really, really flattering to wear. And what I like about it is you can kind of mold it to exactly how you want to style it as well. So you can show a bit more shoulder, you can show a bit less. It's completely flexible. It does have a slightly tighter waistband as well, and then you have slimmer sleeves right on the bottom, so it makes it much easier to roll up your sleeves if you do like to do that, which I definitely do. It has a very subtle kind of bat wing effect, nothing too crazy. It is a ribbed fabric as well. There is a decent amount of stretch and it just kind of flows in the nicest way. It sits and hangs really beautifully. You don't have to keep adjusting it because the material is thick enough to actually have some structure to it. And it's just the best sweater. And I love things like this where it is actually a functional piece, but it also just looks a little bit special as well. It's a lot more interesting than your standard crew neck. You can dress it up if you want to, you can dress it down. They are just endlessly versatile and it's just my favorite thing. So happy to add the navy one to my wardrobe. I love navy as colour. I think it's such a flattering alternative to black, and I just think this is the best sweater. This gorgeous sweater is from Reiss, who are nice enough to partner with me on this video, which I am so excited about because if you watch me for a while, you all know I am a huge Reiss fan. Their clothes are just the ultimate wardrobe investments. The quality is so great. So many of my absolute favourite pieces in my wardrobe are from Reiss, so this is just super exciting to me. So I do have a few items from them in today's video. I will go ahead and link everything in the description section if you did want to check anything out. Next up is this absolutely stunning coat, and if there's one trend that I feel like is dominating this year, it is chocolate brown. And when I first saw this, I really didn't think I'd be as on board with it as I am. But actually, the shades that are coming out this year are so rich and warm in tone, and they're just so much more wearable than in previous years. And I am just full on embracing this. Reiss have a couple of really, really beautiful chocolate brown coats. This one caught my eye because it's a really lovely, relaxed, oversized style, but it's actually still wearable as well. I did size down this one, which I tend to do in my more oversized pieces, just to get a little bit more of a tailored look, but you're still really honoring that oversized silhouette. And I just think this is so lovely. It is incredibly soft. I also love the fact that there is a little bit of a herringbone pattern in the fabric. It just adds a little bit more of a layered look and adds a bit of interest. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is a double-breasted style as well. You have 2 pockets right there as well as a pocket right there. And this is just the coziest, loveliest thing. It's really elegant, but without feeling too try-hard. It's not super formal, so even though I think you can dress it up with formal outfits, you can also wear it with a more relaxed outfit too. And I just think this is gorgeous. This is like the perfect warm chocolate brown coat to me. I've looked at quite a few as well, and I feel like this kind of thing is so hard to get right, but I absolutely adore this one. Oh, I think it is so gorgeous, and they just totally nailed it with this design and colour. Next up, I am fully embracing winter whites with this gorgeous roll neck, and this is more of a tunic design, and I don't always go for a long length sweater, but the sweaters that I do have which are longer are some of my most worn in my wardrobe. So I made a memo to myself to actually go for longer line ones as opposed to going for a crop style all the time, and this is pretty much just the quintessential long form sweater. It is so perfect in every way. It has lovely rib detailing right there on the sleeves, and they've carried it through to the roll neck, so it looks very cohesive, very pulled together. It's incredibly soft. So it's 95% wool and 5% cashmere, a very lovely blend, very soft to the touch. On the back there you have that gorgeous little seam detail that runs all the way down the back, and just little bits of attention to detail like that I think makes such a difference just in terms of how expensive the overall garment looks and hangs. And then you do have a full-on long length, bit longer on the back than it is the front, so you really did think of everything. And it's just the perfect white sweater, like so lovely, so cozy. A really lovely shade as well. It's not too stark, it just has a little bit of warmth to it. Very, very flattering, and I just absolutely love this. I think it is stunning. Next up is more of a casual one, and it's been a concerted effort on my part this year to really focus a little bit more on loungewear and just making my everyday clothing feel a little bit more pulled together and luxurious rather than only focusing on more dressing up clothes, just because I don't go out as much as I used to. So I wanted to try and make an effort to actually feel good on a day-to-day basis. So I've been investing a little bit more into my more casual wear, and I thought that something like this was just perfect. It is more of like a smart sweatshirt, so it's definitely still a sweatshirt, but it has more of a structured finish to it, so it feels very, very substantial. It's a very simple crew neck sweatshirt, so nothing too crazy in terms of the design, but I thought this was so lovely and classic, and I love little design details that I just feel kind of elevated above a regular sweatshirt. So on the back there you have a seam detail that runs all the way through with double stitching, really, really cute. And then on the sleeves you have this double cuffed effect, super cute. So it's kind of like inbuilt styling already in the actual sweatshirt. It's so lovely. It's more of an oversized boxy fit as well, so it kind of hangs in exactly the right way. It's oversized without being too crazy so that it drowns you. And it's just kind of the perfect loungewear sweatshirt. Really lovely, very classic and neutral as well, so I do feel like it will go with everything, and I'm just so happy with this. Super comfy, but at the same time I feel a little bit more pulled together than my normal sweatshirt. And then I did have a couple of bags to share with you as well. I wanted your guys' thoughts as to which one I should go for, because I love them both so much. I'm trying really hard not to keep both, and you guys are the only way I'm not going to end up keeping both and possibly getting a divorce. So I'm going to show you what I got. So I got these both from the Strathberry Singles Day sale. I think that one's now ended, but I do think they're on to the Black Friday sale now. I did get them both on sale, and I was specifically eyeing up this style, which is the mosaic style. I had been for a while. I was waiting for a discount, so I was very excited to see it was site-wide. And the styles are just so beautiful. So I have this one first, which is the nano one. It's absolutely adorable, and then I'm gonna unbox the kind of larger one. So it did come in a little tote bag, which I thought was very nice. In general, I wasn't overwhelmed with the actual packaging. It came in a very kind of battered box, and it was just a bit strange. It didn't feel overly luxurious, but the actual bags make up for it. Okay, so there is the larger one. So I got the kind of regular sized mosaic, and then I also have the nano here as well. So as you can see, they are quite different sizes, but the nano, even though it's small, it can fit my phone, which was my main concern. And I honestly just can't decide which one to go for. So I'm gonna kind of go through the ins and outs of both. So it has that beautiful Strathberry hardware right there, which is purely decorative. It's not functional at all. It opens up with a magnetic closure. It's completely plain on the base except for two leather reinforcement patches right there. And then on the back, it's completely plain as well. So on the interior, it's a wide open space, and that's definitely been my criticism of Strathberry bags before, is that they had unnecessary dividers that really limited the capacity, whereas this is just absolutely perfect. You have one kind of slot or pocket right there at the back, and that's it. So it's actually roomy for such a very petite bag. It does also fit my phone very neatly. So this one is not the newest one, but the one before that. I'm terrible with the numbers, I can't remember. I will pop it on screen, and it does have a phone case on as well. And it fits completely fine with room to spare. And honestly, I kind of thought that the nano was going to be a no-go just because it was going to be too small to fit my phone, but it's actually fine. So this is kind of my biggest issue with it, because it's just thrown me for a loop, and now I just don't know what to do. So you do also have that great little strap. It is fully adjustable too, so you can adjust it how long or short you want it. And it's just so, so cute, like absolutely adorable. It's a really lovely pebbled leather as well. Like, it feels absolutely amazing. Lovely Strathberry logo on hardware. It is a gold, but it's not too yellow in your face. And I just think it is so, so cute. The larger one, I actually went for in the burgundy colour, and I actually think I made it hard on myself by getting different colours, because I think the colours are actually really beautiful as well. I wasn't sure if I'd like the shade of red, because in some of the photos it looked quite dark, almost brownish, whereas I wanted a true kind of berry red, but it's so pretty in real life. Like, it's exactly the colour that I wanted. And I just think it is so gorgeous. So it also has that decorative hardware. Again, it's a magnetic closure, so you don't have to faff about with kind of bells and whistles or anything like that. It's exactly the same structure on the inside as the nano, so it's a big wide open space. You have the one pocket right there at the back, but this one is a zipped pocket, so it's a little bit more secure. It actually looks like it can fit a ton though. Like, it looks very, very roomy indeed. Again, you have that beautiful pebbled leather. I would say this one feels a little bit more flat on the top because it is just that much larger. It's actually a very, very deep bag, so you're getting a lot of space and capacity for the overall style. On the bottom, again, you just have those 2 reinforced leather patches, and then on the back, again, completely plain. And then you do have that wonderful strap, again, fully adjustable. This strap is a little bit thicker. It feels really quite substantial, actually. And yeah, I just think this is so beautiful. Unfortunately, equally as beautiful as the Nano, and I'm just not sure. So please let me know your thoughts down below. Do I go for the Nano? It is bigger than I expected, even though it is still a very small bag. Or do I go for the more practical, larger size style? I just think they are both so beautiful. So please, for anyone stronger than me who isn't just like, just keep them both, like, let me know in the comment section which one should I go for. And yeah, just please help me make a decision, because otherwise I will be here until next year trying to decide. Next up, I have this black blouse, and I love things like this. I know they aren't the most exciting, but these really are the building blocks of my wardrobe because of how useful they are. I team them with literally everything, with formal outfits, for more casual outfits. They're just kind of perfect. And this one is a mixed media top, which is my favorite kind. So it has more of a casual jersey fabric on the back. So it's very soft, very comfortable. It just feels like wearing a t-shirt, but it's also much easier to tuck in at the back without any excess bulk. Whereas on the front, you have a slightly more formal and smarter looking silkier fabric. It is so clever. I have a few tops like this, and they're always my most worn because of how easy they are to style and wear. And I just love this. It's very simple, but very classic in its style. Will go with literally everything. So good under blazers, under cardigans, like, or even just a simple layering piece, just so unbelievably useful, and just some of the most worn pieces in my wardrobe. And then I have a pair of navy trousers, and I definitely notice a trend in terms of my most worn trousers being the most comfortable and easy to wear. And I love the fact these have an elasticated waistband. I feel like it makes them such a game changer. On the front, it just looks like a regular pair of smart trousers, but it's actually a kind of faux detail front. So there's no actual zips or buttons or anything like that. You do have the belt loop right there, but it's completely flat. So if you did want to add a belt, it is the perfect backdrop to do that, because you don't have to worry about faffing about with buttons, and you literally just slip these on, so you don't have to worry about anything else. It is just that genius elasticated back, and these are so comfortable. Like, they feel like sweatpants even though they are proper smart trousers. And I just love things like this. I am so here for all these clever little design advancements that mean that this is actually possible. It is a true tailored trouser, so it has a really nice wide leg with this beautiful crease detail right there on the front. Very, very nice fabric. It just kind of flows down and it hangs so beautifully. And I just thought these were so genius. They come in black and I think beige as well. I went for the navy because I just always love a good navy color. But I just thought these were so, so clever. They do have pockets as well, which is always a must for me. But yeah, definitely replacing all my actually uncomfortable trousers now. Like, these are just the most clever design. And then last but not least, I have this beyond beautiful blazer. I love Reiss blazers. There is just nothing better in terms of the tailoring, the fit, the quality. Like, I have so many of them and they just never get old. This one has the most lovely silky lining, and what really drew me in was the color. It's a beautiful kind of eggplant purple, but it's not too bold. It's just enough to add a little bit of color to your wardrobe, while still actually acting like a dark neutral too. The fabric is incredibly silky soft, and I would say that the material is probably a little bit more formal, but I actually think that the overall style is versatile enough that you can wear it for work, but you can also wear it casually as well. And I just love this. I think it's so, so nice. I'm planning on rolling the sleeves up, but obviously you can leave them down as well if you want to. It's more of a kind of classic tailored fit rather than anything too boxy or oversized. So it is just a single breasted style. You have nice pockets right there on the front, and just really classic. It fits like a dream, as do all Reiss blazers. And the fabric is just on another level. So soft, so silky, and yeah, just a huge fan of Reiss blazers. This is such a lovely new style, and I am so, so in love with this color. So that wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, I will include links to everything I featured in the description section below. I'll also pop in the sides I took for reference. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.